Welcome back, everybody. It's Drillith, your favorite video game addict, bringing you a little something new today in a game called the Gnorp Apologue. It's another incremental game. It also has prestige to it, so we get to make builds every run. So every run is going to be theoretically a little bit different. Sounds like something you're interested in? Go ahead and like and subscribe. That will always be appreciated. With the intro out of the way, let's get into the game today. Let's go ahead and start. I have played a little bit of this, but I went ahead and reset, so we get to go back to the very beginning. This is our stone. We currently don't have anything we can do with it because we don't have any talent points. Going through the tutorial, trying to go through this quickly as I can because I've been through it. Basically, how to move your camera, how to look at structures, how to zoom in and out. And now my little Gnorp right here is off on an adventure. Oh no, what is this rock? This is what we're gonna feel like, beating our head against this rock. You see him? He's hitting it. Boom, 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 boom. It's much easier just to hold it, that way you don't have to hear my mouse click, 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 click. And when I hit the rock with my head, all these shards come flying out of the rock. Now I have to go collect the rock. See, they're collecting the rock for me. Ain't that mighty nice of them? And then they jump on each other's head to make a block. And I make the shard stash. The shard stash where all your shards go, which are the little pieces of rock. If you hover over it, you discover that it allows you to construct a couple of buildings if you have enough shards. Hover over a shard on the ground to the left and then click it. When you do that, it moves closer to your shard stash. So we're just going to move some of this over. It isn't a perfect science. You can't be just hovering at the bottom on some of the bigger stacks. You got to go up towards the top. Now we got it all kind of clumped together. Just move all this over. It takes a minute. This is the manual part. I promise it gets better. This game is not just about moving your mouse across a couple shards. Let me get it all in there. It tells me you got a shard. I can make the express or the slam club. I'm going to go ahead and make the express. The express allows me to build runners. Runners are my guys that automate collecting all of my shards. So let's go ahead and make one runner. So he goes out here and he gets it and he brings it back. And I get that built up. Now I need to make a slam club, which is the automation for the other side, where I beat the rock up. But to do that I need 10 shards and 2 gnorps, and I have no gnorps, so we're going to go ahead and do house building. And when I do that, I get a house, and I get 2 baby gnorps. As the bar grows, those baby gnorps will become fully functioning slave adults that'll go hit rocks for me. One more. As it's doing that, I might as well be hitting this guy, because currently I'm the only thing beating the rock up. So we need to get lots of shards on the ground. Okay, now I have 10 shards, 2 guys. Let's build a slam club. Here comes my guy with my building blocks. He'll come over here and make me a slam club. I need 1 guy to make a slammer, which means I need more housing, which means I need more shards. So we're going to go ahead and get 16 shards so we can build another house. so we can get some more Gnorps, so we can make slammers and I can stop clicking on this thing. I suppose we could help our guy so he doesn't have to travel as far. Get a little bit closer for him, because he's kind of slow, isn't he? And we only need, was it 16? I think it was 16. I think the last house was 12, and then this one will be 16. So I move this all a little bit closer for my guy. Like at this point I'll probably start putting it in myself here in a second. There we go. Now we can build a house, which again gives us 2 baby Gnorps, soon to be employed as slammers. Go wait for that little bar to fill up, and then we can buy our first slammer. We'll probably buy 2 of them. Let's buy this one. So now if you watch him, he jumps into the rock and throws a shard out there. Very, very effective. You see why these Gnorps are enthralled with this rock, because it doesn't go away. They can just jump into it with no repercussions. So what is our next step? We can meditate and make all of our slammers, spend 4 seconds focusing pre-slam. It gives +5 range, so it takes it from 0 to 5, all the way up to 5 to 10. It can be disabled. So the range is like how far these shards go, which in turn means how far this guy has to go travel. So let's go ahead. So now they should sit there and meditate. Yep, there he's meditating. And then he'll jump into it. Ooh, and it went so much further. Ooh, it went almost all the way over there. Nice. Up next, I need House of Shards, which is 100 shards. So let's go ahead and get this boost meter up. When I manually click it, it fills up this overdrive bar, which gives me like a global multiplier. So then my slammers do more. They slam stuff all the way over there. I almost feel like I need another collector. But we will get there. Let's fill up that overdrive bar. It does deplete itself after a while. So we want to get it all the way filled up. And then we want to help this guy get 100 shards. Let's move all this stuff over there. Do I buy another house and get me another collector? I don't know that I'm making enough shards currently. I feel like my making side needs to be upgraded before I can really upgrade the right side, which is my collecting side. Let's finish moving these over there for him. I need another 100. Won't take me but another minute or so. Halfway there. And this is all super close. Bet you there's another 20 or 30 shard right here. Once I get it close enough, I'll start firing it in myself, which will be helpful. Got it right close there. See, now I'm almost out of shard. But I definitely think that there was enough there for me to get the House of Shards, which unlocks buildings. And it provides 4 housing. So now I have 4 more Gnorps. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't want to offend them. They're very hardworking. So now I can get archery range for 200. That's a lot of shards. Let's build some up on the ground. Now I can get another 2 slammers. Let's buy a jump. So they will go up and they will meditate and then jump and then hit the rock. And they do more damage, which gives me more shards. Now I might want to buy another collector. Runner, as they are called. I might want to have him pick up 2. So now they're collecting like crazy, which will help because I need 200 shards, which is quite a few shards. I do have 1 extra guy. Do I make another jumper? Another slammer? Whatever you want to call him. And then I can move this stuff over. I promise there's a point where I never move this stuff again. But currently, my runners are slow, and I need a lot of shards. So I'll help them out, because they could use the help. And I kind of put them in slavery just collecting rocks. So the least I can do is help them move the rocks. Let me make some more rocks, some more small rocks. Because what did I say? I needed 200? I need 204 extra Gnorps. Alright. Which means I need 2 more houses. How much do they cost? 22 and 31. I like how they just make skyscrapers for houses. I wonder how tall we can get that. We'll see. So I need all my Gnorps to grow up so I can employ them. And I need 200 shard. Shard won't take long. I think I'll have the shard collected before all the Gnorps are ready to go. It'll be pretty close. I'll help my dudes out. Big peaks here, they're hard to click the tops of them. Alright, let's go make the archery range. Awesome. So I got my little guy. He's jumping on the pile of rock, making arrows. He brings it out to this guy. This guy's like, what do I do with them? I don't know what to do with them. What do I do with them? We gotta wait. We gotta wait till all 3 of my archers get arrows, and then they'll fire arrows. And we can get fire arrows. Not to be confused with what I just said, that they will fire arrows. They will actually fire arrows. Yeah, now I'm starting to get some shards on the ground. That's nice. What's the next thing I can buy? A propulsion lab, huh? So I need to kind of decide whether I want to do the slammers or the propulsion lab, because you kind of want to focus on one way of attacking. I think I'll just demonstrate the slammers and see how good I can get them on this first run. So we will actually probably want this one. You're doing great. Sometimes helpful messages will appear here. Click OK. Click them to dismiss. Okay, it's gone. Let's click it a few more times, fill up my overdrive bar. And then do I go for the propulsion lab or the rock analysis lab? Let's see what they do. Well, this provides housing, and that makes the bombers. I don't think I want the mountaineers. Anything I can do over here? I'm pretty cheap, I can make them collect more. 50 is a little more expensive, we'll do it once. Now they collect a lot. And maybe I go for fire arrows? Is that what I do? Can I upgrade these guys? I can get them one more jump? How much, does it say how much damage they're doing now? No. Maybe I just know it's 1 plus 2. Does it say that they do 1 point of damage? No, it doesn't say what they do. And let's buy 2 houses. So you're on level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Level 6, and you got a plant. He was hiding in your plant. The animation's kind of cool. While you don't have to be distracted with just flying white blobs, you can check out the lifestyle of the Gnorps. They seem to like flowers. Red flowers in particular. I wonder if this blue one is weed or something. Back to what we were doing. Let's put 2 more runners. Let's put 2 more slammers. I gotta wait for that baby to grow up, and then I can enslave him as a slammer. And then do I just build to 650? I get fire arrows. Anything else in here really cool? The rock analysis lab could be cool. It gives a pretty cool, once in a while big attack. But the bombers are kind of cool too. But we're not doing the bombers. We're doing the slammers. We're doing slammers and fire arrows. Or ice arrows if I get that high. I don't want to read all that. Fire arrows just basically put a damage over time on the rock. It has a very small range. You guys not doing very good keeping up. Need some help there? Sure, I'll help you. Knock this little piece off right here, kind of flat. It's easy to help you move it all along. It's when they're different like size peaks, they're harder to move. You gotta kind of like level them out. Almost to 650. I figure at least this gives me something to do while I'm waiting to get to 650. I'm not just sitting here watching my Gnorps go back and forth, which is entertaining. Like this guy, he's practicing. He's getting ready to go get some shards and throw them into the stash. But he's still practicing. Fire arrows. So now, there's a fire arrow. It's on fire. It kind of filled it up. Those don't look like fire arrows. Oh, maybe it's only when they fire them that they turn into fire arrows. Let's see. Fire, fire, fire! There you go. Now they're fire arrows. That's not bad. It fills up back here quite well. Let's... Do we buy more slammers? Any other buildings we want? The rock analysis lab, I think that's the next goal currently. It's 480, we might as well move some shard form. Or just go buy another runner. Either one would be effective. But since I'm here moving it, we'll just move some over for him. There we go. Let's go buy another one, and then go buy... Let's go buy one of these, and the analysis lab. Cool, what does the analysis lab do? Weak point discovery. I need 500 shard first. Alright, I got, what, 3 guys total I'm gonna have, and it needs 2, so I can have one more slammer. This does kind of build it up, the fire. Just building it up a little bit back here. That's kind of nice. Just move this closer for them. And let that back part build up. I said I would get to a point where I didn't have to do this, but I don't have to do this. I'm just helping because I'm waiting. I forgot what I was waiting for, 500? I think I'm waiting for 500 is what I'm waiting for. Let's knock this part down. There we go. Okay, there's my DPS meter. So this shows how much damage I'm doing. And it shows how it's divided up. So my fire is what's leading the charge. And I'm not quite collecting, what, maybe half? Just a little bit less than half. You're able to pan the camera on double click. So it just kind of jumps to there. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. I actually like moving it, I think. Yeah, I think I like moving it better. Should we buy another jump? Do we buy another jump? What else do we got in here? Anything I wanted to buy? No? I didn't buy weak point. Let's buy weak point. So now I got all these. Look at all that spew out of there. That's a lot of rock. It's a lot of rock. Let's... can't make more slammers. I can make them jump an extra time. And then I can also get some more housing for them. I need more of them. Like, you have to have a colony to enslave to be able to build your pyramids. At least I can move it over pretty efficiently. Got a nice little flat area going down through here. It's like a ski slope. I wonder if I could build designs in these things. Write my name in them or something. Oh, I'll probably no, because I can't go underneath. No curves. What was I doing? What was I waiting for? Build housing. Let's build, like, 3. Get a bunch of Gnorps. Now, unless I upgrade these to ice, which is really expensive, that's kind of done. Oh, I'm building houses over here now. And I think I just want to work on this. A couple more of those. Maybe one more of these. Let's have them carry more. So when they go out, they're not just wasting their time. I mean, they seem to be combating it somewhat okay. They're over half of the damage now. And my slammers are catching up to the fire. How much to make them jump? 2,000 to make them jump again. Dang. Oh, weak point. Lots of rock. What is next? Do I want to get the bombers? I don't think I do. Don't think anything in there. I don't think I'm going to get to 7. So I think it's just about getting housing. It's the only thing that really seems efficient to do. That way, I can just get more head slammers. Let's get up to like 13 of those. And 2 more of those. Yeah, we'll take that to 8. There we go. And we'll leave 2 open. I think I want to tell them to carry more. Unlocked weak point frequency, which was like, yeah, 7.5k. So I would like, now that we see this bar, to compress it once before I prestige. So a couple things popped up here in the last minute or so. Prestige bar popped up, I can hold that and it will prestige. I start all over, but I get a few talent points. In this run, so far I've got 1 talent point. When I fill that up, I get another talent point. That fills up based on my collection rate. Also, this compression event happens. When I fill up this bar, all of this goes away, and I move to the next tier. I'm currently on tier 1 of 10. When I do that, the rock starts taking itself back, so I have to compete with the rock. This bar builds up as my mountains get higher. So to do that, I need more slammers. Make sure that the overdrive bar is full. And see if I can't push this all the way. Doesn't seem like it wants to. Maybe if I get another jump, which I'm not too far off of now. Don't think I want to buy any more. Don't think I want to buy housing yet. I want to wait and try to push this. Just don't know if it's going to do it. It's mighty close. Maybe if I just buy the next jump. It's so close, that next jump should do it, right? It's getting super close. Maybe I have to buy 2 more guys. Maybe is that the deal? See, when it's not flat, it's hard to click. Help these guys out. What I need, 600 or so? I think I needed like 600. So yeah, 695. Let's do that. Get my houses. Turn my babies into adults. Actually, this weak point might do it. Is that enough? I don't think that was enough. We will have to wait until they grow up. Oh, there it goes. So all of it goes back down into the rock. Yay, back into the rock. As you can see, this red bar is all of it going back. Alright, now this flying rock appears. I can chase it around with my mouse, never click on it. What I need to do with it is go collect it. Now I gotta have a balloon, and it's going to so slowly come get the little twinkly star that I can chase around. And when I say so slowly, you can see what I mean. Absolutely mind-boggling slow. So while we wait for that, what can we do? We probably won't get another compression on this, but I do have a good amount of rock. Anything I can really do with it? Not really. Buy more houses. Buy more houses for more slammers. Yeah, that's about it. We'll go get you collected. Big twinkly, colorful star in the sky. So there we go. Our hot air balloon grabbed it. I was going to have to take it all the way back home. And yes, it is slow. So as you can see, the damage now is not as bad. This is like a last 60-second damage meter. So now that the compression isn't happening where everything's going back in, damage is not as bad. As I start to build up the compression meter, it starts taking back more. So it kind of balances itself out. Make sure that you're not compressing too quickly, I guess. Let's get some more jumpers, slammers, whatever you want to call them. Now I should be doing a much more significant amount of damage, but it doesn't seem that way. Stuck at about 2K. Alright, so now that I've collected the rock, I can upgrade stuff. And is there anything... I think I need to just buy these to see if they unlock stuff. Yes, this one unlocks new buildings. I think I need to do that, which means I need to buy housing. Because I know these guys can have upgrades, and I want those upgrades. So it's that one. No, I'll buy this one first, because it provides 3. So I give it 2 Gnorps, and it gives me back 3. And I can take those 3, then buy the propulsion lab. I think that's how we will do that. Here in just a moment when he grows up. All grown up, take you, go plant you. I'm not actually going to use any of those mountain guys. I'm just going to wait for them to come back. Wait for those guys to grow up while I'm waiting. Go click this. Can I buy housing? No, I should probably be saving my rock anyway. Nothing I can do here. But these guys teleport. I want to save the sparkly, colory thing that I have. It's another resource, but you don't get a lot of them. So I kind of want to save them. As you can see, there are not a lot of places I can use them. And some of them that I can, like the garden, cost 500,000 stone. And that's a lot of stone. And I don't have that much stone. And probably won't have that much stone for a long time. But now that all my guys are good, I can go through and get the propulsion lab. Now, does that unlock my slam club stuff? Did it? Combo chance. There you go. Mountaineer unlocked. Just that guy, which I don't want. But it did unlock this. And it's relatively cheap. Now, during combo, every 3rd hit gets 5 times. With a small range. Big range if it's got meditation. Okay, we're going to take that and hope that they combo. And that they do a lot more damage. Well, it does seem like they're doing more damage. I'm up to 2.4. And I don't think I really bought any more of them. So I'm out of Gnorps. Am I going to get that up anymore? I don't think I'm going to compress. This might be just where I prestige. Buy a little bit of, well, buy housing and buy collectors, see if I can't get that up higher. Maybe I can get 1 more point in prestige. I think I can. Because I got a lot more damage than I do collection. So let's make you, and as soon as I get the next one, I'll make him. Also upgrade capacity, another one, and upgrade you, and see if I don't, there we go, see it's climbing. No, I don't know if it's going to get there. I think it might. I'm going to stall my collection out. Got up to 200. I think I may need to do that one more time. How much is housing? 3.5k? Or do I just help them? Can I help them? Does that actually work? Yep, it sure worked. Awesome. So now I prestige with 3 points. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's go ahead and prestige, and we will look at our talent tree, decide what we're going to do, and then we'll call it there, and we'll come back and try again with whatever we have. So the prestige we got to hold, and then everything should start going back. There we go. Now everything goes back, and the rock reclaims. The rock reclaims all and goes dormant. And my little guys are like, what's going on, huh? What's going on? Where'd everything go? We don't know what to do. And that is the end of run 1. So let's start and look at the talent tree, which I have 3 talent points to use. So this ups my slammers. This ups my mountaineers. This ups my runners. This ups my housing. And this upgrades the bombers, which we didn't get to see last time. This gives me fire damage, a huge range on fire damage. This makes one of the Slammer's special abilities work with combos a lot better. But see, the problem with it is that it has to get 7 hits on a combo for it to work, so it doesn't happen that often. This is fire upgrade. This is what hits by a grenade reduces the time until the next weak point. Oh, so grenades, which I don't think I will be getting to grenades anytime soon. And this is when the bombers time shift, they make everything time shift with it. So there's a couple cool ones in here, like the bombers working with the fire and making everything time shift. But I only have, what, 3 points? So let's put it here, here, and do I put it here? I think so. I think we put it there. So all of our damage, all of our fire damage from our fire arrows is significantly stronger, and the damage over time is 6 times faster. And then everything from fire damage goes right over by my stash. And then I'm going to use the bombers this time instead of the slammers, and they will make the arrow guy be a lot quicker, and they'll make my runners be a lot quicker as well. And this is just like a global buff where it helps the multiplier every time I got 4 Gnorps employed, and I get a bonus Gnorp every 10 minutes, and auto housing, which I'll never use because that just burns through your shards way too quick. But we're going to wait till next time to try this build out. When we do, I think we're going to do a lot better. Like I said, I may have played through this and gotten just a little bit further than this. We pre-recording. But until next time, thank you for your time today. Y'all have a good night.